Sawadee crab. It's okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great honor to be here and to make my presentation here at this Kwak University. And I really appreciate Vice Chancellor Professor Tan Pong of Kwak University. Today, in my talk, I'd like to share the information about the post-industrial innovation and innovative strategies in education. So, I prepared many materials to share the information, but time is a little limited, so I am going to make my presentation briefly. And as you see on the screen, my presentation title is Post-Industrial Revolution and Innovation in Education, focusing on innovative strategies in Korea. Nowadays, Korea is very, very eager to adapt to the new strategies, new technologies in the field ICT used in education. So, I'm going to introduce our information based on this agenda. The first is the advent of the post-industrial revolution. Second is educational innovation in post-industrial revolution era. The third is related to building of a crowd-based, intelligent, personalized learning service. This project is under development by our government, new government. In conclusion, I'd like to suggest some consideration for innovative education in your country, in my country, for all over the world. This is the first chapter focusing on the advent of a post-industrial revolution. As you see on the screen, in all sectors of all industries, today's hot issue is the post-industrial revolution. And then the post-industrial revolution based on mechanization through steam engine. Second industrial revolution is based on mass production through electric energy. Third is related to intelligent information revolution through computer and internet. Now, post-industrial revolution is based on Internet of Things, cloud, big data, artificial intelligence, and mobile. In Korea, in case of Korea, the post-industrial revolution is leading intelligent information society and digital transformation. In Korea, the post-industrial revolution and intelligent information society are used as the same meaning. So in some countries, the post-industrial revolution is called digital transformation. In the near future, we'll meet the 5th generation wireless network, mobile network. Its speed is 280 times faster than long-term evolution, LTE, and 70 times faster than first generation. As you can see on the screen, everything will change based on high-speed mobile internet, high-speed change. So, the World Economic Forum reported tipping point expected to occur by 2025. Let's take a look among them. The 10% of people wearing clothes and needing glasses connected to the internet, the first robotic pharmacist in the US, and driverless cars equaling 10% of all cars on US road. Globally, more trips, journeys via car sharing than in private cars. Everything is changed. Everything is related to the high-speed internet and mobile. This is about social change due to the post-industrial revolution. The first is intellectualization. Intellectualization brings transformation into intelligent society. Second is virtualization, and real and virtual. This accelerates the fusion of virtual and reality. Third is hyperconnection, and it brings transformation into higher connection society. There are so many things. There are so many things, and everything will be changed. And this is about change of a future society due to the technology progress. Technological progress include infinite increase in data, explosive growth of network, infinite expansion of computing power, and artificial intelligence. And this technological progress brings increasing in value of data. The amount of data is increased. We have to take into account big data management and big data analytics. And collapse of traditional border, machine ability to change, need to change human law. We have to need to change human law. Human law will be changed. No, so therefore, this kind of change brings new society. New society going forward, role change between human and machine, combination of real world and virtual world, evolution of emotional computing technology, convergence through smart technology. For the global change trend, we have to consider these kind of things. Adaptability is more critical to success than ever before. And the importance of the user experience is growing and growing. Innovation is happening very rapidly. And we have to consider embracement of remote workforce. In Korea, we hired remote workforce from India, from southern area, from Asian countries. And augmented reality and virtual reality, application program interface, and big data analytics, digital transformation driven by the Internet of Things, IoT, smart machine and artificial intelligence Lastly, we have to note this destruction of silo organization for communication and collaboration. In the future, the most important thing is horizontal mind. To make collaboration, to make communication, you have to change mind horizontally. This slide shows you technology-based tipping point for the future society. This is provided by World Economic Forum. At the end of 2015, World Economic Forum reported this data. In 2027, for the information security, mobile security, we have to focus on Bitcoin and the blockchain, the digital money or digital exchange. And also, I'd like to talk to you the key success factor in the post-industrial revolution era. Technology is evolving into high intelligent information tech and high quality data infrastructure, and provide high quality intelligent information tech. So, the whole industry will become intelligent informatization. After that, we have to take into account change of employment structure. Employment of structure will be changed. So society has to consider flexible labor market and social safety net. In other words, our future society secure flexible labor market and social safety net, and cultivate creative talent. Those creative and competent talent should again provide to technological and industrial sector. Therefore, circulation is needed based on competent and creative talent. This shows you a Korean case. Korean government established the vision and strategy for the intelligent information society. The national vision is to realize human-centered intelligent information society. In order to realize, business, citizens, governments, and research communities each have their own role and responsibilities. But everything is changed. Everything is developing. There are some problems. Public concern and business concern are increased. For example, loss of jobs because of robotics. And unsafe and inappropriate use of technologies. Internet mob justice. Have you heard about that? Have you heard about that? Internet mob justice. You can search in the internet. And as I mentioned earlier, through chapter 1, our society will be changed. From now on, I'm going to focus on education. Chapter 2 shows you educational innovation in the post-industrial revolution era. As you can see on the screen, surrounding education, there are so many changes and problems. Shock of low birth rate and aging, coexistence of AI and human, large transformation of a large ecosystem, change in the industry and occupational structure, deep polarization, ability-driven society. In my opinion, education is the most important for the future. Why? Education is driving new society. Education is needed all over the world for the future. For the development, we have to make effective model and method to overcome these kind of problems. This is another vision and task in Korea. Korea is going to create society where all citizens achieve their own dreams and talented human resource of intelligent information are raised through the optimized education. To realize this optimized education, we have to consider enlarging the base of creative convergence education, creative fusion education, cultivating global core talent, and establishing base for raising creative human resources. Creative human talent is needed to be qualified with this kind of intelligence, such as context intelligence, social intelligence, emotional intelligence, physical intelligence. All over the world, to make a collaboration, to make a communication, we need social intelligence and emotional intelligence. Related to this intelligence, I'll talk to you later, a little later. I made this chart. I made this slide. In the past, we focusing on the convergence of nanotechnology, IT technology, culture technology, biotechnology. And from now on, we have to change our mind based on social technology and emotional technology. This social technology, emotional technology is the World Economic Forum announced 16 skills for 21st century. Among 16 skills, 6 skills are basic skills. 10 skills are related to social and emotional skills. For example, critical thinking, problem solving, creativity, communication, collaboration, curiosity, initiative, and so on. This morning, I surveyed Konkhan University website, homepage. your university's motto is knowledge, virtue, and wisdom. I absolutely agree with your university motto. In particular, virtue is very, very important. Virtue is related to social and emotional skills. Long time ago, your university thought about that for the future. So good, very good. So, in the past, we think intelligence quotient is most important. But now, we are taking into account emotion quotient, moral quotient, global quotient, digital quotient, passion quotient, and collaboration quotient. We need to note 7 quotient. So this kind of innovative education can be achieved through digital learning. Digital learning can bring synergistic combination. Through synergistic combination, we can cultivate creative talent. There are so many various kind of digital learning. As you can show on the screen, smart learning, film learning, collaborative learning, hybrid learning, social learning, emotional learning, measuring learning, phenomenon learning, project-based learning, and so on. All this kind of learning is going toward mobile learning. I have been to Laos, Myanmar, Vietnam many times. Those kind of country, those countries beyond PC Europe. Beyond PC Europe, they are going to mobile oriented. And then the global trend of digital learning, mobile learning, cloud-based learning, game-based learning, personalized learning, machine learning, social media learning, Facebook, including Facebook, LinkedIn, and this kind of SNS technology is so good. And bite-sized learning, it means as you use mobile-based technology and learning, it's a long time video clip, not good. 1 or 3 minutes video clip, so good, because of mobile use. And AR, VR learning, peer-to-peer assessment, official degree for online courses. Nowadays in Korea, there are so many keywords and terms: nano degree, micro degree. Traditional credit is the semester, but near future, we have to consider nano degree, micro degree, regardless of semester. This is about learning ecosystem. To provide optimized learning system to each learner and students, we have to take into account so many things. For example, using various materials for learning, customize the curriculum and consider industrial learning process, and so on. you cannot see this screen. Character is so small. I can share this presentation for your information. Digital, educational digital content is developing toward emotional, interactive, characteristic, realistic, global clip. I'd like note clip content. From now on, we have to make clip-based content. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I'll show you. In the future, we are focusing on content quality, content creativity, content uniqueness, well-designed content. So many video contents, time is limited, I'll show you 2 or 3 briefly. This is 3D content. There are so many, to give much information, we image, and then this is about end. This is 3D
I
content.
have a total of 2 antennae on my head. I can smell delicious food in the distance with my antenna.
Okay. This is a water cycle video clip. Previous content is
70% of Earth's surface is composed of water, such as ocean and rivers. The water cycle plays a crucial role.
Second is about volcano activities.
What happens when a rock deep in the ground melts? Magma forms.
Learners and students don't like immediate.
Magma that is formed
like
underneath
text.
the ground seeps through the weak parts of the crust and comes
Text
out on
content,
the surface.
text and image
Magma
content
contains melted gas, such as water vapor,
has to
carbon
be
dioxide,
provided
and
with
sulfur
this kind of
dioxide.
video.
The product
Okay.
that is left when all the gas substances leave
Okay. Next, change my talk a bit. From now, I'm going to explain the importance of coding education in post-industrial revolution in Europe. As you know, coding education is needed for the future and for the future. Coding is the building blocks of a feature. Coding gives you the ability for control how your desire looks on a website. Coding makes you more marketable. You will understand technology like you never have before. Coding will change the way you think. Here for a moment, let's take a look at the most famous people's saying about the importance of coding. Former US President Obama said like this: learning coding isn't just important for your future, it's important for our country's future. I don't know how to teach coding in Thailand, in your university. For the future, you have to consider this kind of coding education. I'm working in this private company. Before I joined this company, I was a professor of Korea National Open University. I joined this company because this company is the most advanced to make advanced content, digital content. We developed this content, this product for early childhood and primary school students. Kwak is used for early childhood. Early childhood is very difficult for early childhood to learn coding, learn how to coding. Therefore, for the early childhood, we made coding song, binary song, algorithm song. It's very easy to understand binary system. I'll give you.
Zero, one, zero, one, one, zero, zero, one, one, zero, zero, one, zero, one, zero, one. It's a binary code. It's a computer language. You can say A, but computer can't. I will tell you what it says. We say A and computer says 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. We say B and computer says 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0. We say C and
So algorithm song. What?
Rhythm, rhythm, algorithm. Rhythm, rhythm, algorithm. Oh yeah, African rhythm. Indian rhythm. Samba rhythm. Algorithm. What kind of rhythm is an algorithm?
This kind of song is very effective to our early childhood. And then, I have no time. I make my presentation quickly. 20 minutes? Thank you very much. Okay. This slide is shows you key trends accelerating higher education technology adoption in short term, mid term, long term. And then short term, in case of short term, blended learning design, collaborative learning. Mid term, growing focus on measuring learning, designing learning spaces. And second is about important developing in technology for higher education. And then adaptive learning technology, mobile learning. In 2021, artificial intelligence and natural user interface will be so popular. For more information about this, I recommend you refer to this website, 2017 NMC Horizon Report to Higher Education. You can get valuable information from this website. And all over the world, there are so many books, Thai MOOC, K MOOC, Chi MOOC. In Korea, there is Korea MOOC, K MOOC. Yeah? So K MOOC was established 2015. Now in 2017, we have 300 courses. After 2018, Korean government is planning to globalization and open and autonomous participation. In my opinion, I think the appearance of KMOOC enhanced the awareness of online higher education. Korean government is planning export. Korean government is planning to export KMOOC after 2018. And also our government is planning to provide a short-term degree, a kind of a nano degree, suitable for the post-industrial revolution using KMOOC. This is about building of a cloud-based intelligent personalized learning service. This is a hot issue. Personalized, cloud, intelligent. This kind of keyword is hot issue. In Korean government is trying to make this kind of platform for the future. And then as you can see on the screen, we have established 6 stages until now. At the moment, Korean government new government started in May this year. New president took office, and then new government is focusing on post-industrial revolution and intelligent information society based on IoT, cloud, big data, and AI and mobile. So, in order to realize this project and plans, our government is promote establishment of a National Board of Education and National Board of the Post-Industrial Revolution. Two boards will push new strategies for our country. Based on ICT-based technology, Korean Ministry of Education is planning to another strategy. And then Korean Ministry of Education is focusing on building of intelligent personalized learning service system, the enforcement of private information education, strengthening of software and coding education, educational use of AI, since AlphaGo, you know, and then application of AR, VR, MR in mixed reality in education, use of the big data education, big data use education, and cultivation of creative convergence talent. And also, Korean government is going to expand KMOOC. This is about future education direction for our country. Our country is to create the leading country of intelligent information society with creative fusion talent. In order to realize this direction, our government has established these kind of education strategies for the future. And then first, to maximize education, maximize student interest and aptitude, thinking, problem solving, and creativity, customize education considering individual learning ability, education to raise key talent in intelligent information technology, focusing on people and contribute to social integration. This is a little detailed vision and task. Vision is to realize the happiness education that everyone grows and cultivate a talented person who leads the future. In order to realize this vision, Korean government has established 1, 2, 3, 4 as follow. For tasks: preparation for post-industrial revolution, alleviation of polarization, overcoming low birth rate, successful educational reform and implementation. And also to establish and realize, as I mentioned, strategies, as I mentioned earlier. Korean government decided key strategies. Key strategies include flexibility, liberalization, individualization, specialization, humanization. You are very interested in university education. Related to this, Korean government established these kind of strategies related to flexible college system, and then expansion of opportunity for adult lifelong education and innovation of lecture in college, education content open market. Until now, so far, in case of Korea, public institution and public college, public school are going to make those their own digital content. From now on, we are going to make content open market platform. Using those kind of content open market platform, we can get so variable content from all over the world and business field and then public sector. We can acquire those kind of content, variable content. This shows you educational innovation for intelligent information society in Korea. Like this. Move beyond rote education to realize the problem solving and critical thinking centered education, establish an adaptive learning system using intelligent information technology, develop a core personnel specializing in intelligent IT that capable of leading new industries, train teacher and expand the infrastructure for the intelligent information society. Those to realize this kind of purpose, Korean government is building cloud-based intelligent intelligent personal learning service. This service is including development of AR/VR content, resource map for digital learning, implementation of learning analytics system, building of a personalized environment. This pilot system will be completed by the end of this year. This project is under development. This picture, this slide shows you a picture of a cloud-based intelligent personalized service. Very complicated. Red box is current state, blue box is to be model. And then this is development direction of intelligent personalized learning service. Individualized service, first service beneficiary, visualize the technology, AI platform, and so on. And if we complete this kind of new platform, we can get so many things. For example, learning recommendation using learning analytics result. Learning analytics is so important. So this system is including AR/VR content associated with the digital textbook. It's a content curation based on digital learning resource map. Linked open data, linked open data, linked data. In the future, we have to make digital content based on linked open data or linked data. Yes, personal data collection analysis through digital textbook extraction data. Learning analytics indicator. We have to make this kind of indicator for future learning analytics. It's user-oriented personalized dashboard. We can get this kind of dashboard based on learning analytics. Last chapter. Professor Michael give me signal to finish. Okay. Suggestion in conclusion, I'd like to make a suggestion for innovative education in our country, in your country. This is for successful future education. For successful digital learning, we have to take into account 6 factors, such as service quality assurance, training for teachers' competency development, various digital content sharing and collaboration, branding of online, offline learning, big data management for learning analytics, easy access through various devices. So, first of all, for innovative education, I think teacher training is most important. Teacher training is needed to cultivate future creative fusion talent. Training of leading teachers, development and offering of a new teacher training program, customized teacher training, training for creative fusion education. I think your university also say. Senior professors are hesitating to adopt the new technology, new innovative teaching methodology. Young professor is a junior professor, it's okay. The senior professor is have to change their mind. Vice President, okay? Change. Okay, this is about international standardization. We are living in the world. Therefore, we have to make a collaboration and communication. Education also same. To share the information, to share the content, to share the teaching methodology, we have to consider international standardization. ISO ICJ edition SS36 has been dealing with this kind of international standardization in the field of ICT used in education. Now, we're focusing on working group 8. Working group 8, which working group 8 is dealing with learning analytics, new working group. This subcommittee plenary meeting was held in Australia last month. Next plenary meeting will be held in Seoul, in Daegu, in Korea. I recommend you participate in this kind of activities for the future, for your country. Yes, I'll show you some. This is member countries. Participation, key member has voting right. All members observing only. I cannot find Thailand. I recommend you participate in activity. This slide is so hard. Our new President Moon Jae-in announced top 100 national tasks of new government. I choose educational-based task. He announced this task last year. Building a foundation for leading the post-industrial revolution through the software powerhouse, and ICT renaissance. Software powers including coding education. Strengthening public of education from early childhood education to university. Innovating public education through classroom revolution. Restoring hope ladder of education for handicapped person. Improving the quality of higher education and lifelong vocational education innovation. Establishing future educational environment. Recovering education democracy and strengthening autonomy of education. And other great detailed tasks including high school credit system, nano-degree system, software education, learning analytics service, and educational open market. Korean government is very eager to make a content open market system. Plato said like this, knowledge which is acquired under compulsion obtains no hold on the mind. We have to change by ourselves. This is about me. If you want to contact me, please refer to this. Thank you. Kwak.